Hey, what's going on, y'all? BBQ Dropout here. So if you're wondering why you should be smoking your brisket without any wrapping, meaning no aluminum foil, no butcher paper, in my opinion, is really to preserve the smoke flavor as well as the bark or seasoning for your brisket. You know, as you wrap your briskets around the stalled portion of the cook, because in my opinion, that's really the only time you should be wrapping your brisket if you are. As you wrap it in foil, it's basically creating an environment where there's no smoke being emitted, and it's kind of like basically just throwing your brisket inside of the oven, even though it happens to be on your smoker. With foil, it basically traps everything, creates a very wet and soggy environment, and just frankly just really just destroys your overall bark and seasoning that you've really kind of have worked quite hard up until that point to obtain, as well as the smoke flavor. So you also notice that the smoke flavor, at least in my experience, has been somewhat diminished, specifically when you wrap it in foil. But with butcher paper, you know, I'm kind of 50-50 on it, but I just think the cost benefit in terms of like labor and time to actually wrap a brisket, to get it past a certain temperature range, just to unwrap it anyways, just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. So I'm not really the biggest advocate on wrapping briskets to begin with, but with butcher paper, if you are bent on trying to wrap it between the stall just to increase the internal temperature, I would recommend doing butcher paper because it's a little bit more porous in the sense that the seasoning and bark can still obtain all that smoke flavor. It basically makes it worthwhile being on the smoker at all, and you know, you can really still maintain that formation of the crust and the bark. So anyways, hope you guys found that kind of helpful, and just want to let you guys know that in terms of why you should not be wrapping your brisket over the entirety of the cook is really just for the smoke flavor, as well as the bark and seasoning preservation and the overall after product, because I love unwrapped briskets. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.